Oh, I don't even have my earpiece in, y'all. What's up? What's up? What's up? It is your girl, Survivor Speaks, and I'm here with a new video. Um, I gotta do better. I gotta do better. What's up, guys? What's up, guys? It's not me. Actually, it's the holidays. If you guys can hear me, put a one in the chat for me. If you can hear me, put a one in the chat. I do apologize, but my daughter, she seems to think that I'm um, I see the thumbs up. Somebody just sent me a thumbs up. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Hold on a minute, because I need to move this thing. Let me see. I can't see. Yeah, I'm working on, let me just explain to you really, really quickly. I'm about to change the system that I use. And my, the person that was helping me with it, like, we got started late and he had to go pick his daughter up. Kids come first. Thank you, Mixed Chick. I'm gonna look at those messages in the middle. I never want to be late to anything. I have anybody waiting for me. But okay, so I see it. But my daughter, she likes to make plans for me. But she likes to make plans and tell me at the last minute. So of course, I try to be supportive of what she is needing, and doing what I need to do as a mom. Like, so yeah, but that's just the way it is. And so I just got in here and I'm like, oh my God, it's 6:45. Let me just, sometimes you just gotta just start. That's all that is to it. You just gotta just start. But nonetheless, we will be not be struggle streaming too much. But as you can see, like, I don't have a board or anything yet. I hope that this just didn't change. Hold on, let me see something. Okay, so no, it's not. So that's something that I just wanted to wait. I wanted to just see if it was working the way it was supposed to be, and it is. Hold, let me get this thing off the screen. It is definitely bothering me. Okay, there it is. So now, thank you all for being so patient, and thank you for waiting for me. I like to say, say hello to everyone. Let's see who's in the building. Hey, Cat Not Williams, what's going on? I hope that you did see the new emoji. Flesh of the Gods really, showed me some stuff, and I'm trying to evolve my content. And Kat, I had told you to look at your I sent you something on X. So because you mentioned it, and so you can use that from downloading it. I don't know what type of computer you have, but even Windows or app, just don't get it from the App Store. Just download, and if you want me to send you the actual link, I can do that for you. No problem, no problem at all. Thank you so much. You're an honorary mod, but I know that, I have other mods here, but okay. Anyway, let me get to Child Diggy. What's going on, Child Diggy? Thank you for always holding it down. And coming for me when I'm in the clutch. Look, I didn't even have I'm telling you, my daughter, she just flim flammed me. That's what I'm gonna say. She just flim flammed me. I feel like I'm backwards. I feel like I'm backwards because I probably am. And right now, I can't even tell you guys where to look. So I know where to fix it at, but it's neither here nor there. It's not a struggle stream yet. And so we're good. So I'm not gonna harp over this right now, but when I really get it going, I really do like this system. I'm a little sad because I'm a restream partner. But I may just have to go on ahead and 86 them because this system, I got a new computer thanks to my husband. It was a big surprise because I was having so many issues. So I did get the all-in-one Mac. So there is a program that they designed to use just with the Mac, And I tested it out. That's why I was online 4 a.m. this morning. I'm like, okay, nobody's here, but my boy Sapphire Ridge and Factual Live was here, and we did started talking and all that. So we had a good time. It was a good time. It was a good time. Mixed Chick, thank you so much. Much respect to you. Thank you for coming over here and chatting it up with your girl about today. Um, Mixed Chick said, "Hey everyone," and then she said, "I get it. I have a 14-year-old." I don't want to be the bearer of bad news. I don't want to be the bearer of bad news, but the older they get, the more that they ask for, and so or that they kind of like. I feel like demand, and I'm like. I have things to do. I set things up like around your schedule so that we won't have this issue, but it's always a thing of um you can tell them and it's just I mean it just is what it is. So yeah, nonetheless I'm here and ready. So today as you all know, because most of us was over in Catnot Williams and we watched today's hearing. So I'm a little PO'd um about today's interactions. And a lot of my frustration is like the comments that I saw about Kayla Bumpus. And I'm gonna get to that in a minute. So today was the hearing for Deamonte Kendrick. As we all know, he's professionally known as Yak Gotti. I'm going to start addressing Deamonte Kendrick that way because we all know who the Gotti family was. And these rap a lot of these rap artists, they rap about stuff that they don't necessarily do. They just rap about that type of stuff because it gives them a little credibility. It gives them better credibility. Now were they were their attorneys never said that they were not guilty of something. They didn't say that, but they were not guilty with what you charged them with. And when stuff starts to personally affect me, like, and I'm thinking about it because I have, a son, I have a husband, my father passed on, God rest his soul. I have cousins, uncles, everybody. This can be done to anybody. And I'm not sure, but when I do get to that point, I would like you guys to tell me what you thinking, because sometimes you can be doing two things at one time and you miss something. So if I miss something and I'm incorrect, please let me know in the comments. But right now, today, as of right now, as we speak, I am livid. I am. I'm like I just the judge for Deamonte Kendrick, I understand he's doing like his job and everything like that. I get it. I get it. But I would like to know who was talking to who. Who hid this charge? Because what I got from the people that know Kayla, what I've done with my own research about Kayla, she's given a bad rap in the public. I'm for any woman that's doing something for themselves. It doesn't make a difference what color, race, whatever it is. She's a successful lawyer. That woman, I almost said girl. She's not a girl. She's a professional, grown woman. Her personal life doesn't have anything to do with me. I don't care about that. But from what I hear from everybody, she's an awesome attorney. Awesome. And the reason why now the pieces are starting to fit, I am so glad that Flesh of the Gods is going back, taking us backwards. And a lot of stuff we're looking at it like, oh, okay, so now that makes sense. Oh, so that's why she was dressed that way. It's all a thing, I don't ever want to ever wish that nobody loses their job. I was laid off from my job 3 years ago. It wasn't a nice feeling. I was there for 15 and a half years. It wasn't a good feeling. But if you go to school for something, for a profession where you basically have people's lives in the palms of your hands, then you need to know what you're talking about. You need to have some type of decorum about you, courtroom ethics, all of that plays into all of this. And to hear Kayla explain why she acts the way she acts and why she does the way I have a whole new respect for her. But I had to go back to an interview that Lee did in the beginning. And I really wanted Flesh to go over that because with his graphics and everything going on the screen, it really, people probably is going to be punching in those numbers to send down a lot of stuff because when I played a video the other day while I was struggle streaming, but that wasn't the right video, so I sent Flesh the right link. I'm not sure. I didn't know Flesh was going live earlier. I'm gonna get Flesh because Flesh Flesh knows. Like, look, we just went over the schedule. Flesh, what are we doing? And I see that he was live, and at the same time, my daughter's like, I need to go here, and I need to go here, and then she gets to the first store, I'm like, well, where are you going first? She want to go to Five and Below for Christmas. You don't need to get me nothing for Christmas, ma'am. Don't keep your money. But she is I'm heading a Kwanzaa program at her school this year, so she's bringing a tray of cookies, and she volunteered me to fry some chicken. She volunteered me to fry some chicken. These mother freaking kids. Then she asks, take her to Five Below. She goes in there. She says she wants to get something. She came out. I said, okay, so now you're going to Wegmans? I don't have no more money. So now I got to buy the chicken, buy the tray of cookies, fry the chicken. All right, y'all. Uh, I'm non-violent, but sometimes your kids, they make you want to just take them somewhere else. But that's my daughter, and I love her. I love her so. I would do anything for her. She's doing great. She's in 11th grade, and she's graduating next year. So actually, what she's doing is going to help her get a special stove for her graduation next year. So anything for education, I'm all for it. So let me just say what's up to a couple more people that's here, and let's get right into it. I know Flesh is going live at 9, so like I try to like coordinate and stay away from his time so that we don't overlap. But anyway, when we do leave, we all go over there. He's there, for a long period of time, and then we still get our life over there. So, shout out to Flush of the Gods. Um, Stacy Sip, and how are you? Thank you so much for coming. What's up? What's up? What's up? And hello. I do know who you are from over at Cat Not Williams. We are family. We are the Survivor Nation hybrid gang over here. And Cat Williams is like Jeffrey Williams, so she's the big kahuna. So AOBD always support me when she can. What's up, girl? Look at me. He's gonna get me. What's up, guy? My guy. What's up? I didn't say that. I'm just AOBD. That's good enough for us. And Mixed Chick says hi, y'all, again. And then Cat Not Williams says you love the room. This is Survivor Studios, Cat. This is where it all goes down. Normally it's twisted this way, but I don't like to have people waiting. So when I logged on, I'm like, okay, the camera is not, like I said, this is a new system I'm working off of. And so I'm just leaving it here. I'm a girly girl. I love anything that's blinging. And that's just me. I love interior design. I love to decorate. So this is like my personal space. And I was going to do like my show back there. I have like 2 pink chairs, if you can see back there. But then I bought my little white. Oh my God, I'm about to cry. I don't even want to talk about the pillows because Pier Imports. It's not here anymore. And that was my store. But yeah, so my desk is here, and so yeah, you just get to see the back. What? Hold on, y'all. I had a little stream error. I hope it did. Am I still good, y'all? I don't know what that was, but it normally just comes back. Cause normally don't have a problem. Well, I just tested this for the first time yesterday. But Mixed Chick, thank you, Kat, for loving the room. Mixed Chick, Kat Not Williams says, hey. And Miss Mixchick says Cat Not Williams, hey, and then Cat Not Williams says, hey. Stacy Sibbett says, hey. Tat Clouds is in the building. I didn't share um one of her comments yet. So there's the lovely Tat Clouds. Hello to you. And let's see who else is in the building. So y'all just have a conversation going on down there. I don't see anyone else that I didn't say hello to as of yet. So I am emotionally drained when it comes to YSL and this trial. For the life of me, we have a system where you are innocent until proven guilty. And in the YSL case, we all know that did not really happen like that. It was like, you brought these guys in, they were guilty from the beginning when it was, up to you. They were guilty. But because of the dream legal team that they all had over, I have a huge respect for every single lawyer over there on that side. A huge respect for those attorneys. And I get emotional because you can tell that it's just not about money that I'm making. They care. Max Short it's hard for him to hide it. He loves Shannon. He wants Shannon to do better. Based on, the press conference that they had afterwards. And Kayla was standing there and she responded, but somebody said when Kayla was speaking in the courtroom, I just wish she would learn to speak more properly. I don't think that she used any words improperly. That is just how she talks. That's how she speaks. She fought for her client. And she even stood back up and made sure that the judge understood that the charge that is going to hold him in jail is something that could not have been prevented. He was incarcerated. So how could he report somewhere if the jail didn't take him? That's what I want to make sure that I'm clear about. Am I clear about that? Like, anybody in the chat, is that what you guys got from today's hearing? That Shannon was incarcerated, so he missed his probation. But how can he get to probation if he's incarcerated? But the thing that's most importantly, how was these records hidden? How? I worked for the Department of Corrections for 7.5 years. How was these things hidden? Let me tell you something. When there is an inmate that you're holding in your facility and their time is up there and they're getting ready to get released, but there is already a note in the system that says, please detain for whatever other county or whatever other state is going to come and get them. So that's what it said at the jails that I worked at. So I'm pretty sure everywhere it says something different. It is an international system. It's nationwide. So if you did something that was so heinous and you're in New Jersey and they're looking for you in California, there is a hard stop in the computer. Yeah, you're released. But California said no. You're not going anywhere. I don't know if you guys were ever present or on the phone when I told you about the guy that was upset because he did his time. He wanted to go home. I called downstairs because I want people. You in jail. I want people to go home when your time is done. Excuse me, sir. I'm so sorry, but they can't release you. They cannot release you. You have a hold. And so the other county said they are coming to get you. We have to hold you for 72 hours, and they can hold you longer than that. If that county calls back and says, listen, we can't get this inmate in 72 hours. We need you to hold him for 7 more days. As long as they, converse and tell you that, the inmate is not going anywhere. So this inmate, my partner went to lunch. He broke the mop handle over his. Now he's upstairs. It's 2 tiers. He's upstairs. He breaks the mop, over his knee, the mop handle, and he's running down the stairs. I guess he was going to hit me with it. But they always have what we have, like trustees. To me, the easiest way to explain it to people that have never worked in jail or been behind the scenes in jail, to me, they're like mini correction officers. But they just can't have have access to anything that they're not supposed to have. But they do a lot. They watch a lot. You come to work, they'd be like, wait, let's go. Can you meet me in the Sally Port? Let me tell you what's going on. At 12 o'clock, they're going to meet in the rec. They about to, duke it out. And I'm just like, yeah, you know what, Jackson? I need you to lock in your room. I'll talk to you in a minute. Brown, I need you to go in your room and lock on in. Like the trustees, they would tell you. So he thought my partner was going, but I was trained to handle him. I guess like he didn't know. I don't need to tell everybody. That's none of your business. Like, as long as I respect you as an inmate while you're here, that's all you need to know. You don't need to know what else I know how to do. But I know how to use every piece of this pod as a weapon. every piece. Every piece of it. So my karate instructor, my sensei, God bless his soul, he passed away last year. When I became a correction officer, he showed me how. He said, if you're working in the old jail, it's the bars there. This is what you do here. If you're working in the new jail where they have pods where you see like YF and Lucci where they jumped on him, that's considered like a newer jail, believe it or not. In the condition that Rice Street is in an area where you have like doors that actually lock and unlock, that's considered a newer jail because all of the old jails were made with bars. And so that's why another reason why I was so bothered by the Rice Street report. But we already talked about that because, like I said, everybody is at fault. The correction officers, everybody that's in charge. So, and the fact that the doors don't lock, that is a major, major violation. So, how are you going to work overnight with these inmates that already have are holding a grudge? But I have another theory, and I'm gonna say it here because I'm letting stuff off. You know, I think the state is really, really bitter because they messed this case up so bad because you wanted Young Thug, the big fish. Their words, not mine. You wanted Young Thug, you wanted the big fish. So you came up with this conspiracy to Rico. Shout out to Bruce Harvey for, explaining the difference in a RICO and conspiracy to commit a RICO. And that's what they were charging them with. So that tells me a lot right there. That I know the person that was in office before Fani didn't want to bring this case because it wasn't enough evidence. So is that why y'all went to the conspiracy to commit RICO? Another thing that I'm going to say, I just said that as a side note, but I truly believe that every single incident that happened in jail, with Shannon being shanked, with um, Gotti being shanked and has the staples in his head, and whatever else happened with them, I believe that the state was behind it. I'm sorry. I worked in a jail before. I believe the state was behind it. Now, at today's hearing, we hear all of these negative things about what happened and what did. So, um, this man has been found not guilty of all of his charges, and he's still sleeping in jail tonight. How convenient. I also do believe that, and y'all correct me if I'm wrong, I also do believe, and this is where I applaud Kayla. She explained all of this. She's not going to get nasty with anybody that's on the other side of the courtroom because she's thinking of her clients first. So she needs to have a positive relationship with the prosecution. She used to be a DA. She worked with Hilton. I'm not. I think that Flesh is going to go over that, so I'm not going to get too deep in it because I told him I wanted him to. What's going on? The lights flickering off and stuff. Wait a minute. Oh, okay, so that's this light right here. So yeah. So, but it was he when Wabate charged Shannon, he was actually like kind of taking up for him in a way, like, oh, we can, and this, that, and the third. We all know he filed that lawsuit. Y'all running scared. Because how many times have these men almost lost their life? And then now, I am so upset. Yak Gotti has to, now they know that he is getting out. When inmates know that another inmate is being released, a lot of times what I would do is I would pull the inmate out of the area, and I would tell the inmate, do not tell anybody that you're being released. Don't tell anybody you're being released. Even if they heard the release date before, tell them you have a retainer and that another county is coming to pick you up. So you're actually not going on the street. And I did that basically to protect them. Because some inmates get so upset when you get ready to go home. Like in Yak Gotti's case, where, even though he wasn't found not guilty at that time, they will purposely start a fight with that person, and they will make it bad to where there's a charge. They're charged with something. And so you're not going home because you have new charges, which is happening in this case. But they didn't really know that they were going home. They were just trying to hurt them. And I believe the state is at fault for all of this. You play so many dirty games with people's lives that you don't even care about the people that were unalived. You didn't do your proper investigations. It's been proven on the stand from the people that work from you. So you guys did not do a proper investigation. So we can speculate all that we like. We see everything that happened in the courtroom. It's still speculation. What we did not see was any proof about these charges that you charged these men with. But we were able to pick up that a lot of the charges that you charged them with belong to these men that you gave immunity. I want to give a big shout out to the angry attorney. Rob and the ATL Fit lawyer. I love the ATL Fit lawyer. You know, when she first came on and Lee had her on, I loved her. So I want to take my hats off to them because they did Sledge so wrong. So I'm gonna just give it up for them one time for the one time, one time for the one time. Look, look, y'all. I didn't test this before I came in. That's all. It don't look right. My soundboard ain't working. All right, so this is just like, okay, we're not struggle streaming though, so I'm gonna keep it going. I'm gonna get some sound up and running here in a minute. Trust me. Um, so I do take my hats off to them for, taking Shannon's case, because we all know that he's not incarcerated for what he did. He's incarcerated for telling Love exactly who she was. That's what he's incarcerated for. And so it made no sense. And the angry lawyer, he had been reviewing this case for a minute. I remember when he was on Empress Fox's page, and at the time, so I had spoke to him on Twitter, messaging. And at the time, he was still going over paperwork, and he had told me at the time he didn't think that he was going to take it, but he didn't know, but he was really looking at the case. So apparently it bothered him that much. Also, yeah, I see why it wasn't working. So I want to give it up for. Sorry if that's loud in y'all. Yeah, let me turn that a little. It was a little loud in my ear. Give it up for the ATL lawyer, fit lawyer, and for the angry lawyer for seeing this justice and helping Sledge the way he should have been helped by the attorney that he paid. Hold on, I gotta turn this down from 2, please. That's too loud. I'm sorry, y'all. I don't mean to blow y'all ears out, but I am going to be playing sounds today. That was my fault. The reason why I wasn't working because I didn't have the app up. Okay, so I applaud them because this is, and they don't only need to defend them. They need to make sure that this stuff gets to the bar. Judge Glanville should not sit on any benches anymore. He should not be allowed in a courtroom. I don't care what type of chief, nothing that he is. I don't care what he is. When you lose all respect, when people lose respect for you, we hold judges in high regard. But when people lose respect for you, we all clearly see how you and the people that work under you railroaded these young men. It is an injustice and it needs to be fixed. Love Barkhart needs to be taken. Everybody praises Hilton about, she's very intelligent. Even, now I have to take my hat off to Kayla Bumpus because she's asked questions and she answers them in a very professional way. And, and I get it. And people that are sitting in these chats, when you go to a chat that is sensible, you go to Cat Not Williams chat and she's explaining things in layman terms as she learns them. This is the reason why she has so many followers. This is the reason why we are stalking her. She's still here. We stalking her. I'm stalking. You're not going nowhere. But she likes to sit in other people's chat and she's all over the place. So I do understand and I appreciate it when she is in this house here. When she comes to see how the hybrid gang is doing over here. I appreciate her, but I do know that she does support so many people on YouTube and she's helping so many people grow their channels. My hat goes, I take my hat off to, Cat Not Williams. She is an example of what a good channel should be like. And it's just my type of thing. I don't condone bullying, but I do welcome respectful banter back and forth. We all can agree to disagree, but do it respectfully. I don't even have to watch the chat. I got Chai Diggy in the chat. She's a mod. Shout out to Chai Diggy. Let me see who else. Let me see if some of my other mods are here. Because I don't listen. I didn't even turn Nightbot off. I'm sorry, Chai Diggy. Looks like you the other. Lola, Lola is be in the house. Lola be in the building. And then FFS. So I just, tell people don't come over here with the nonsense because they're going to give it to you. Chloe Albert's revenge. What is up, girl? I see you in the chat. When Chloe Alberts and Chai Diggy is together, there's no telling what's going to happen in the chat, but y'all have fun because I can't pay attention to the chat like that right now. But yeah, it gets real with the two of them. Chloe has no filter. So I like to share her comments because sometimes I'm like, Chloe, where you get this stuff from? Chloe, how are you feeling? Guys, drop the mini survivor in the chat if you are a member. We are dropping the mini survivor today for Chloe Albert. She was not doing well. She has been going through some things. I hope you are recovering well. Chloe, I have been praying for you. You have hold on a minute. Let me put a little pimping in it. I gotta stop all things right now. Hold on now. Here we go. I'm glad I got my stuff together. Mixed chick, mixed chick, mixed chick. Hold on now. Let me see. I see. Did that just happen? What? You ordered a filter on Amazon? I can't stand you. I can't stand you. But right now, I need to make sure that I get down here to the mixed chick down here. Where you at? Where you at? Where are you at? See, I'm on a new system. So, I'm on a new system and I see it here. But I don't see it on here. That is so. Oh, you know what? I was told that it goes to a special place. Hold on. But it's not there. I'm going to have to go back to the drawing board because it's not there. It's supposed to go to a special place. So anyway, thank you so much, Mixed Chick. Wait a minute, hold on a minute. Wait, before I get the mixed chick, let me see. That's why I gotta have a window open. But I'm about to show you guys something, and I have to have the second window open in order to use it. And I hope that it's working the way that it was before. So before I get to mixed chick, let me see down here and get to Ted Cloud. Ted Cloud, thank you so much for donating a membership, Redhead. If you are in the building, you now have access to the members only emojis. But please say thank you to Tat Clouds. We want to drop a mini. Her name is Mini Viver, the emoji, because they only allow you so many characters to name them. But she's actually Mini Survivor. I'm going to show you her in a minute. But in the meantime, let me give it up for Tat Clap one time because she just turned somebody green. So we got, hey. So then here we got Mixed Chick dropping 5 over here. Brandy Morgan Casey, if you are in the chat, please come out and tell Mixed Chick thank you because she turned you green. Mixed Chick also turned Deborah Dager green. You got a membership from her. Please say thank you to Mixed Chick for turning you green. You have access to those member emojis, and I will be putting up a video on the for members only. I'm trying to figure out if how long I want to leave it for members only and then release it to the public. But I do want to give you, something for, being members. And I do have an interrogation. I just was not able to. My system was just not working. It was not agreeing. It was just fighting. It was fighting me. I was struggle streaming. In the words of lead, I was struggle streaming. I call this the lead air horn here. That's the lead air horn. Now, getting back to Mixed Chick, we got Bird Nest Ever Mean. Please say thank you to Mixed Chick. Drop Mini Viver in the chat because she just gave us. And then we have Kelly Schroeder. You was turned green by Mixed Chick. Please say thank you to Mixed Chick. She didn't have to do it, but she did. All right, and then last but not least, Treasure McCoy got a gift from Mixed Chick. Please say thank you. Take advantage of Mini Viber and drop Mini Viber in the chat. And please tell Mixed Chick thank you because she just turned you green. So you got 30 days of membership. After your 30 days, you have the option to extend that or not. Either way, I'm grateful for you. If you don't, just if you want to just stay a member, just hit the like button for me. Thank you so much, Miss Chick. Much respect to you. I told you I see you in different chats, and you get much respect in those chats. Always, always, always. Brandy Morgan said thank you. Morgan Casey, did I say you? Oh yeah, you was the first one. Thank you so much, Brandy Morgan, for saying thank you and acknowledging that Mixed Chick is the one that gave you that membership. It means so much to me for you to be part of the family and for her to be so kind and generous to give you that membership and help grow the channel. I'm really working on some things, so I'm gonna reveal it right now so that I can get on with the show. I'm working on some things. Shout out to my brother Flesh of the Gods. He's been so patient with me. So I'm about to reveal. I'm about to reveal the mini survivor. I'm about to reveal her. He was so patient with me, and and he told me what to do, and I designed Mini Survivor. So I'm really proud of it that I'm able to show it now. Let me say a little prayer, because sometimes, like, this is a new system, so it worked. I checked it before, so let's see, make sure that nothing in. Shay Lee. Hold on. Let me, I got to give Shay Lee something, because I made a mistake, Shay Lee. I was waiting for you to come. I was waiting for you to come because I made a mistake and I need to fix that. So, Shay Lee, thank you. You sent me, I can't even remember. I got chemo fall kicking in right now. You sent me a Cash App, and I should have asked you, did you want me to say that? But everything was going so fast. FFS was dropping so many memberships in the chat. Like, everything went fast, and then I saw you and I saw somebody else, and I think I gave them your credit, but that was from you. And I'm like, I went back and I looked, I said, oh my goodness, that was not that person. That was Shay Lee. And I want to say thank you, and it was not intentional. Sarah Boone, not intentional. It was not intentional, and I want to thank you so much for that. When I open up Cash App, I'm not used to people, you know, being so gracious, and so when it happens, it actually brings tears to my eyes, and I do appreciate you, and I'm hoping that now that my husband blessed me with this Mac and this pink, guys, it is pink. So and my stuff is working now. I can work on content. And so I do. FFS is in the. I'm sorry, y'all. When I see FFS in the building, I just get excited because I he's, he holds it down. Like him and Chad digging and Lower in the chat together. It's just, I don't even pay attention to the chat anymore, but I have to pay attention because of things like this. And so, thank you so much, Shaylee. I wanted to say that from the bottom of my heart. It means so much to me. But wait, Cat Not Williams, Queen Slime, all the time, just dropped 5 in the chat. If you got a membership from Cat Not Williams, I need you to thank Cat Not Williams. Spicy, if you're in the chat, please say thank you to Cat Not Williams. You have access to the channel emojis for 30 days now, thanks to Cat. So that's Cat Not Williams. Also turned Jenny green. Please say thank you to Cat. And also drop a green heart. I forgot. Drop a green heart down there on the bottom. In the comments for chat. For Cat. We're gonna have a cat emoji coming soon. I got something. I'm not gonna give it away because I gotta do it, but I got this whole little thing in my head. So yeah, I'll just leave that for that. And then we have Justice for Miss Love's chair. Please say thank you to Cat Not Williams and drop the mini Viver emoji in the chat with some green hearts. You can drop a green snake too, because she's Queen Slime. Hey, all the time. So, Simply Sherry, Cat Not Williams turned you blue, green. And I need you to go on ahead and thank her by name. Take advantage of the channel emojis while you're here. We're going to be getting more of those. And that was going down here to Destin to be. Destin, what's up, family? You know we be in these chats, and I see you all the time. What's up? I'm so happy Cat turned you green. So I hope I make you proud for the next 30 days. Come over here and see what's going on the channel. See what I got going on. So that was Cat Not Williams with another one. Baby, baby, baby. YouTube wouldn't allow me to join, so I sent the cash app. They wouldn't allow you to join, Shaylee. Why not? Do you have? If you don't have, you have to turn that feature on. So one of the mods in the chat, could y'all just drop, the instructions to make sure that Shaylee has her, memberships turned on, so that way if somebody gives membership that they may turn you green, you may not have to pay for it, but it's all it's fine. Thank you for the cash app. I just wanted to make sure I acknowledged you, because I didn't acknowledge. I acknowledged somebody else, and it was actually, I went back in there and looked, and I was like, wait a minute, that was Shaylee, and I've been looking for you. So I have chemo fog sometimes, but for things like that, I want to make sure I am thanking, people that support me. Now I got the sneaky link. I need y'all to all go over and join the sneaky link. Cat Not Williams, I think you would love the sneaky links, her content. She makes a lot of content about injustices, things that are wrong. She covers she has some great topics and different type of content over there. And she's an awesome content creator. She does a lot of different things too with her channel, but she knows a lot. She does a lot of research about people that are treated unfairly and unjustly. So Kat, I know that is like one of your things, combined with just the law and crime and everything else. And I think that you will enjoy the sneaky links content. The sneaky, if you can, if we can I need to get your link so we can drop that in the chat. I'll look for it in a minute. Or Child Diggy normally Child Diggy is normally good at finding that or whatever, and she'll drop it down. So let's get into the sneaky link turned purple paradox lady trucker green. Please thank her by name because you have access to the channel emojis. Drop mini Viber down there in the chat for her and say thank you. You can also drop the chain. That's her emoji, the chain link. So sneaky link, the chain link is her emoji. So she gave us she also turned Detective Wild Buffett green. Please thank Sneaky Link. Drop a link and Mini Viber in the chat. Rosetta Brooks was turned green by the Sneaky Link. Go ahead and say thank you to the Sneaky Link and take advantage of the channel emojis. What the F? What the F? What the F? What the F was turned green by the Sneaky Link. Please say thank you to her. Drop the link in the chat along with Mini Vibe. And then we got I don't know what you put in there, tech clouds, but you took it back. I'm pretty sure it wasn't that bad. Shauna P. Lordner, hey, how you doing? How you doing? How you doing, Miss Lordner? I've interacted with you. I can't even remember what chat it was. I think we was in a couple chats together. I don't know if we was on lead because I try to catch the lead or or a lot of times I have to catch him on the replay, but I know that you are a Cat Not Williams family member, so we're all family. Hybrid gang. She Cat. Let me explain it to you. This is the analogy that I use to so that people will understand what we mean about Cat Not Williams. It is a joke because and we don't want we have to make light of the situation. We're not making light of the people that are going through this, but of the situation of how can I put this, how can I say asinine on YouTube, because it's a 9 at the end, so it's not it's stupid. The whole YSL trial is stupid. That I can say that. I know they let me say that on here. But I'm sure Shanna P. Lord Nerd, please thank Sneaky Link for dropping and making you green for 30 days. All right. And then we got FFS in the building. That is our sniper over here. You get out of line. It's nothing I can do if you get out of line. Just say what you go. We can agree to disagree, but we're gonna do it respectfully. And then also, we want to make sure that we're spelling curse word. Now we're not gonna kick you out for the curse word for the first time. They might time you out for a little minute. Don't take it personal. You can't put curse words in the chat. Please misspell them, because if not, um mods, I think I found the name. You guys let me know whether you like it or not, or because Chadigi, I told you to come up, like, yeah, give me some ideas. Now let me make this clear. I might not have checked my email. I don't know if you sent me an email or not. I'm trying to get better with that, but I'll be doing. I diagnosed myself with adult ADHD. I have 6 projects, 10 projects, all going on at one time. Yeah, it's just it's a lot. So G Lander, FFS turned you green. Please say thank you to FFS. Drop the mini Viber. FFS will have his own emoji soon. All right, and Tamika 904, you were turned green by FFS. Please, FFS. You can just drop FFS in the chat and Mini Viber. He turned you green for 30 days. Angela D. Alexander, you was gifted a membership by FFS. Drop a FFS in the chat and use yeah, drop Mini Bob in the chat. I'm so proud of Mini Bob. Y'all understand, because It got real. The flesh of the guys drop in here. I know he prepares for his shows, so he might be preparing for his show. I ain't see him yet, but I'll see him. He'll pop in and just, he may, because this is his stream night. So, Glock Gang, ooh, Glock Gang, Glock Gang. Oh my goodness, Glock. Ooh, and you got the pow pows in there. I'm scared. No, I'm just joking with you. Glock Gang was turned green by FFS. Glock Gang, thank FFS and please drop FFS in the chat and mini Viber. All right, AOMOBD, you talking the chat. Let me make sure I just got everybody. So now I'm just going to go ahead and start. And then I know where I left off. It was FFS. Survive. What did you say, FFS? You tried ordering a filter for. I can't stand FFS. Let me find this comment so I can put this on. So I'm gonna put this on the screen. FFS, you a certain kind of space. Now you on mine now, FFS. You gotta lead by example now. You and Child Digger, don't be in the chat cutting up. Cause y'all be cutting up. Y'all be acting up. And I want to say hi to everybody over there on Twitter that if you're watching. So we do have we're live on Twitter as well. I need about 15 to 20 more minutes with my with my friend that helped me, and I need if you guys ever need some comedic relief, because we need it every now and then. I need y'all to go over there and follow Talks for 2K. Make sure you use the bathroom. Make sure you don't have anything in your mouth. Make sure you're not drinking anything. Because if you are, he's liable to say, and everything that he says is satire for real. But he says it with a straight face. And so a lot of people like, for real? You on drugs? I'm like, oh my God, he is not on drugs. I'm gonna just tell y'all this one thing about 2K. And when I tell you I had something in my mouth and it just went all over the place, this guy called the health department and told them that he wanted to know how much it costs to get his My Chart record expunged. He don't have, what they diagnosed him with anymore, so he don't feel that it should still be on his My Chart. And the lady was like, well, I don't think that we could do that. He's like, no, I'm sure you can. I got this girl I'm serious about. Now, mind you, he has a wife. She's on YouTube. She's his moderator. She has her own channel, but I told him that I don't know how she put up with you. But all right. So if you need some comedic relief, go on over there and follow 2K. I don't know where, he gets I can say the same thing about me. Y'all just don't know me like that yet. But sometimes I have stuff that comes to my mind and I say it before I catch myself. And it's something that should be kept to myself. It's just nothing. It's just crazy stuff that I think in my head. Because, every day that I'm living is a blessing to me. And Sneaky Link, I think that, Sneaky Link says that she hopes everyone is having a happy holiday season. I did see your, the thing, I love the pink. I said, did she do that for me? But I know you love pink too. So, I'm not messing with Chloe and FFS. They are friends. So without further ado, and I hope that this does not give me a problem, I'm going to unveil my first, you've seen her as a, emoji. Let me bring her over. Let me just pray to the gods that, I'm able to just bring her over the way I did it earlier. Because yesterday she just stopped moving on me. So without further ado, let me take FFS's comment down. I can't take you. I can't, FFS, I cannot take you. I'm not doing this with you. I don't think nobody has a filter. I can't even remove your dad on. I don't want to put it in the am I supposed to put it in the garbage? Child, I don't want to erase your comment. I thought I could just click. Oh yeah, okay, I could just click it. I don't want to put it in. It was over here to put it in the garbage. So here she is. There she is. That is a mini survivor, and she talks and um I gotta get with I had her walking the other day, but I don't know if she wouldn't walk for me again in the spice. It's probably me. But y'all can just let me know down in the chat whether y'all feeling her or not. I'm so proud of this one right here. So I want to tell anybody that's in the chat. Oh wow, look at that. How many what am I doing? Hold on. And then the other one had, let me go back, y'all. That was something, because wait a minute. I had a, oh yeah, there we go. Oh, how that work? I'm learning, y'all, but see, but I gotta move this because it's not gonna let me bring back. Okay, so let me know how she's cute, sneaky link. Thank you. I had such a good time making her once. You know, we got through it all. And so right now she's just in the arcade because that was like one of the standard room, like the one of the standard rooms that they had that I like. I didn't like the other two. It was a bedroom and something else. But I am going to make my own. Um, Soon enough. And so I am so grateful to Flesh of the Gods. If you're looking to elevate your channel and possibly you want to do stuff like this, I think Sneaky Link, you need to follow Flesh of the Gods. I think that you love his channel. Um, he's going live today at 9. So I think you love his channel also. He does a lot of stuff with graphics on the screen. He's just awesome. And everybody here know, a lot of people that are in the chat, they already follow him. His mods are, we share mods. And plus we are a hybrid gang. And we report to Cat Not Williams. It's a joke. FBI is a joke. It's an ongoing joke. But we mean it. But yeah, so I think you really enjoy his content. It gets real over there in the chat. Nobody disrespects each other. People have personal relationships, so don't take anything personal. They have stuff they talk in codes, but it's just like they have relationships. And so that's what they do. But it's a good time over there all the time. And if you're interested in things like law and things like that, you got to follow Cat Not Williams. I hope you guys are dropping Cat Not Williams link in the chat. Please, Sneaky Link, I don't know if they found your chat or not. I don't know, Child Diggy. You can put a one in the chat if you found it. Because I wasn't really paying attention to that part of the chat. You can drop Sneaky Link in here. And then you also know, she's not here, but I did send her a message. My day one mod, Melanie Jones, says so. She's still, a mod of mine, but she has 3 channels and she has about 1,000 wrenches. So she's busy a lot of the time. So, if she drops in, like I told you guys, you'll know she's here because she's going to come in here dropping links. So, so that is that, and I said hi, I think, to everyone in the chat personally. Just wanted to make sure that I did that. So on getting back to today's, now let's see if this will work for me, because I don't understand how those two things got. When I thought I had the YouTube video over there, and it actually is not. It comes up. This is a mess, y'all. Oh my God, imagine a virtual arcade for the chat. Oh my goodness. With your emojis, with oh my God, Flesh of the God, just Child Diggy. Okay, so you had your emoji as your profile picked the other day. So I think I'm like, wait a minute, I know this is the emoji with the blue heart in it. That's how I figured out it was you, because I think well, we all know FFS Ben had he had his emoji for a while, and we know Cat Not Williams got a whole scene over there that everybody we need a cat side. I'm gonna get a sound about cat. Don't worry. I'm gonna get a sound bite. It's going down. I might not do the pop up thing over here. I might do something else, but um. And so I want to thank you all for being here. So now getting back to the today's trial. Let me see. I wanted to start off by playing Yak Gotti's mother's emotional response when the not guilty verdict came down. And it looks exactly like, so this is the thing with my, I might have to just turn her off altogether. Because with this new system, the way it's set up, it's just I don't know. I gotta figure out a way. I was so excited to get her on here, and she worked last night. I gotta figure out a way and see if it's a better way that I can have her on the screen to switch back and forth between me and her, but she has to be open in the program where I generated her from. And but the thing is, they don't give you the option to minimize the screen. So she's taken up my whole second screen, and my stream deck. Not too sure how to we didn't get to that. That's another thing that I need to get to, because it's so simple to use. So right now I'm using it for the sound effects. I can use it you can use it for anything. And it's awesome, but I have to program it. Once it's programmed, it's programmed. You can set your live up and just hit one button, and the stuff will come right up for you. But other than that, I haven't gotten that far yet. So, and I didn't even give my girl mini Vibe a I didn't even do the drum roll for everybody else. But I might have to um close her out, because I need to pull my YouTube up in order to bring over what I'm trying to see. But hold on a minute, let me see, because I should be able to just share screen. But if she's not, uh, if she's over there though, I might have to just shut her down. Um. That's not what I'm looking for. Sorry. That's not. Bear with me, guys. Bear with. Okay. So this is it. But how would I get to? I don't think I could. Let me just. Gotta stay in here. I don't think that it will bring it up. If I'm. Let me see if it'll bring it up from here. Nope. Oh man. Okay. I'll bring you back in a minute, little girl. I gotta sorry you gotta go, because I gotta I can't do the show like this, because you are taking up a whole screen, and it's just I can't work like this. It's not gonna work. But I should be able to still pull it up on this screen. That's bothering me. I'm not gonna I'll figure that out later. Let me just shut her down. Sorry girl, you gotta go. Oh no, I didn't say that. I didn't hit that. I hit the thing next to it. Oh, you know what? Let me switch from her first, because they trying to. Okay. Like, what do you mean? Do I want to? Okay. All right. She should. She's going. Okay. So, I wanted to watch first the. You know what? I want to watch the reaction first. Let me see. Can I just drag and drag? I want to watch the reaction between Doug, Lord, Can I just drop it in there? You should. Okay.
Do y'all intend to stand on that? All right. So the recidivist is A and C recidivist. That means that
Ooh, that white, I don't
have
like
no
that. Why did
discretion
it come
but
white?
to
That's
sentence to the
I'm just gonna put this over me
maximum
for now
on that count. And the sentence possibility is 5 to 10. I must sentence to 10 years.
Let me
However, I can
hold
probate
on.
any part of that sentence at my discretion. And so the court sentence on count 64 for Mr. Stillwell is going to be 10 years to serve 2, with credit for time served, the balance served on probation.
All right. So that hug from Doug, the embrace with him and Doug was so powerful. I know it wasn't a dry eye in Cat Chat because everybody was just typing like tears, tears, tears. It brought everybody, and they were happy tears though, because imagine being on trial for murder. I mean, red rums. Excuse me. What is this place? YouTube. I meant red rum. Unalive. Okay, whatever. It was so genuine because those men have been locked up for a long time, and to get found not guilty, which is the right verdict for the charges that you charged them for, I don't think it was a dry eye over there. And I kind of relived this today already because I was trying to see what I wanted to play, you know, during this live. To have a jury of your peers find you not guilty and you're still fighting to get out of freaking jail because you are incarcerated. So you cannot report to probation. But what I'm not understanding, nobody knew about this warrant. Nobody knew. Come on now. I would feel better if the probation officer, and Kayla did make the point. I'm sorry. Let me jump back for a minute. Because Kayla did make the point. I dislike people that just want to have a problem with somebody because you want to have a problem with them. That's what that is. I don't care about Kayla and Shannon being married. I'm happy for them. I love Kayla. But that's not what I care about. Too many people was losing focus during the trial. Oh, she married him. They were already married. It wasn't the first time. And this is why I respect Kat, not William. She's like, listen, we need to say allegedly. Like, Kat don't really even want to talk about that mess. I don't even want to talk about it. And I'm the same way. I need proof. People say anything. Anybody watch it? Y'all know how I say her name over here. Anybody watch Jungle Right? Y'all know nothing come out her mouth is the truth. Nothing. Nothing. She won't even agree that her son is her son and she's telling people he's an AI. So you have people that just are compulsive liars and they like stuff because it feels good. But there is a content creator that is a big content creator, right? Kat, you're gonna, I might just have to send you an inbox. I'm not gonna mention her name over here. I'm just gonna say that she has a big following. So she covers, satire news, trending news, salacious news, celebrity news, all of that. You still have to be responsible with the platform that you have. Just because people say, oh yeah, they're a bunch of YouTubers. There are a bunch of little YouTubers. There are a lot of YouTubers that are making 6 and 7 figures a month. It's not a lie. I've seen it with my own freaking eyes. And the person that showed it, well, it's the lead. I'm not going to give you any free information from his course. This is stuff that he shares on his channel. He's not sharing it to be braggadocious. He's telling you need to start a YouTube channel and not just be a subscriber. You need to start creating content. Just get on there and turn the, how Lee, I don't know how Lee be getting away with all that stuff he be saying over there, but I can't say it because they probably be like, yeah, everything is yellow and turned off. Listen, I made no money. I made no money. So I can't get away with what he can get away with. So, but Lee, his course is excellent. And his course is a lot cheaper than some of these other courses that I see. So he has 2 different courses, basic and advanced. When I tell you he gives you everything, even down to how to choose your moderators. So what he does is he gives a code where he gives like $230 something off, and he always says, "Oh, I'm only giving away 5 of them. Oh, I'm only giving away 6 of them. I'm only giving away 7 of them." But he has so many people that have taken his course, and it has taken their platform to another level. That they donate courses to people. If you're in his chat, you may just get lucky. You may get a course. But, there's a lot of people saying, Lee, we understand what you're saying, and we're understanding that you're saying that you need to start a channel. You need to start a channel, but we want to take your course. But I can't afford it. So what did Lee do? Come on now, I'm about to, let me hit the lead. Let me hit the lead horn for a minute. What did the retired great lead attorney do? He went and found a way that you can afford it. Now, he can only do what he can do so you can get it on the freaking payment plan. He has a payment plan, but if you take advantage of the payment plan, you can't take advantage of the code as well. And that's anywhere you shop. But the value that you're going to get from the course, I am telling you, it is off the chains. I'm not giving away any secrets for free. I had to pay for it. And then that's something that he created. It's an 18-hour course. I took it in one day. Yesterday, he was like, you what? Oh, yeah, Lee. Yep. Right here in Survivor Studios, I closed the door like I'm all in this thing. But Lee, the one thing I said yesterday, I'm not buying no $800 mic, Lee. I got my old trusty. Let me show y'all. I'm a bling girl. I put bling on anything. It's for me. All right. I'm a girly girl. I got my old Blue Yeti and I love it. You see how blinged it out? It's all blinged out. I love it. This is what we work with. I'm not doing the $800 thing. And the reason why I can say that the mic cost, because in his descriptions, he puts all of the equipment that he uses. So even if you don't take his course, at least you know the equipment that he's using. I mean, you may not know what to do with it, but those are all the great things that he teaches in his course. I'm grateful for him. For creating that for us. And also I want to give him a daggone shout out. I went over there yesterday and looked at my account. I said, wait a minute, I was just at 3,000 and something. Lead and send these people over here, and I thank him so much for that. And that they did hit the subscribe button. So I think I got it was either 90 something new subscribers just yesterday. So yeah, you got to take your hat off to people that are willing to feed into you. And that's my new model going into 2025. I'm the type of person, I want to help everybody. But going into 2025, because I want to fire my job, I'm taking his YouTube thing serious. He has an advanced course. I'm gonna get that too. I'm gonna go over there and sit in a live, and some of these people just we gifted a course. So you never know what happens when you're over there. You never know what happens when you're in any live.
And so I support wholeheartedly people that support me. So now let's get back to this because I don't want to get too far off. But I just wanted to make sure I gave, Lead his props because it's awesome, what he has done. And another thing, you can learn a lot from being in Cat Not Williams' chat. She's not one of these freaking content creators that's like, I'm not sharing anything. You got to go and get it yourself. I got a document. You can't see it. Nah, boo boo. No, what she going to do is she going to put it in a Google Drive and you can get the shit for free from Cat. Cat knows what's for her is for her. But she's trying to help you too. Anybody that's a content creator that's in this chat right now will tell you that Cat Not Williams helped them grow their channel. Because she sure enough helped Survivor Speaks. I'm forever grateful. So, anywho, now let me get to the FFS and Tech Clouds. Y'all over here, y'all done gifted another one. I told y'all, okay, I'm gonna do this real quick. Tech dropped another one. Oh, come get this commentary. Come get this commentary. That is my girl. But now you green. Come get this commentary for 30 days. Please take advantage of the emojis that are in the chat. There is an emoji that just drop a FFS right now and drop the I'm about to jack her name up, Mini Viver, in the chat for FFS because he just turned you green and he made us another one. All right, and then I'm sorry, Tech Clouds gifted that to you. Come get this commentary. So that was Tech Clouds. Please say thank you to her in the chat, and you can drop a heart. She got a heart. She has my. Oh no, she got the channel emoji next because she's a member. Duh. I was having a brain fart. Whatever it is, Child Diggy dropped the umbrellas in the chat. So just drop that for her and just tell her thank you. Thank you so much. FFF. Ooh, laugh always. You a member now. FFS done turned you green. Did y'all plan that? Is it a way that you can give your moderator I'm just joking, y'all. You know the YouTube just randomly picks based on the interaction in the chat. But laugh always. Thank FFS because he turned you green over here. You my girl anyway. You know I love you, girl. You know I love you anyway. But FFS, this is for you. Another one. Thank you so much. And so now the next thing I want to get to, so it was that, and then I wanted to get to and I had everything like right here. Okay, you know what? Maybe I need to go to my history because I put it here because I didn't want to be scrambling. But where is the... It didn't even save here. I had his mother here. All right, it's not going to... Let me just put it in righty quick. I want to show you... who? Flesh of the Gods is it? Y'all better... Flesh... I just had to... Flesh of the freaking Gods is in the building with the system that I'm using, and you do not type Macintosh in the comments. Flesh for the girl. Don't do it. Don't do it. I can't put the I cannot put the it's not coming up. They go in a special place. And the place they told me that they go, I don't see them. I don't know if I didn't disable it. So I can't put it in there. But Flesh of the Gods has been a member. Oh, wait a minute. No, Flesh of the Gods done dropped one. Wait a minute. Hold on. Okay, so Flesh of the Gods, I know I did see that. So Flesh of the Gods has been a member for 1 month. My boy. And I had showed them mini Survivor, but in order for me to keep her up, I have to keep it open, and I need my other screen. I can't do that. So I think I'm gonna hook my other laptop up, and I think that'll just solve that. Or until I gotta speak with 2K again. We had to you know, he had to break off because we started late and he had to go get his daughter from school. I don't need them calling diapers on you. Go get your baby. Flesh of the Gods dropped one on Weezy 2.0. You are green for 30 days. Weezy, please say thank you to Flesh of the Gods. He didn't have to do it, but he did. He came in and he said, where is the collection plate at? Where is it at? Where is it at? I'm sorry for y'all that don't cuss. I'm a cussing Christian sometimes. And that some wait a minute. So see, look on the screen. It just told me that FFS gave me a goddamn super chat. But before I get to that, Flesh of the Gods, Weezy 2.0, make sure you say thank you to Flesh of the Gods. Make sure you get over there and follow Flesh of the Gods. He is going live at 9. When I tell you it's a good time over there. And if you were here for the unveiling of Mini Survivor, he taught me how to do that. He walked me through. He's very patient. Because I'm a visual learner. But tech, I'm not a techie. But I'm doing good with this system right here that I didn't even know Flesh. When I was looking the other day when we were going through what we were going through, we were already in this is the system. I'm like, oh, but I tested it out last night and Sapphire Ridge was here. My boy was here. If y'all got Sapphire Ridge link, please drop it in the chat. We're trying to help Sapphire Ridge build his channel up. He's a great, beautiful guy. Sapphire Ridge is my boy now. You know what? Listen. I'll come out the bag for Sapphire. Don't be messing with my boy. He's trying to get it together. I love him. He loves me. He emails me and Sapphire Ridge. We emails each other back and forth. He's such a nice man. So FFS done dropped another one. Of age homegirl, basic female. Make sure you drop a FFS in the chat and then drop mini vibe in the chat for becoming green. You got your FFS didn't give you your membership. No, I corrected that. I think that was Tat. No, wait a minute. Hold on, Laugh Not Always. Oh, you said look at Tat, y'all. You was green the other day. Wait a minute. Wait, I thought, girl, I'll figure it out. You green. I think you might have bought it. I don't know. You might have became a member on your own. I see you right under. It was a comment right under in my defense, and in my defense, it was a comment. Tat may come get this commentary green. Oh, so y'all just responding to so who FFS gifted Yak Mommy. I'm sorry about that laugh. You are already green. I'm sorry. Charge it to my head and not my heart. I'm not in all that. Sorry, I'm gonna make sure that Yak Mommy is the person that got the gift from FFS. Please say thank you to FFS and go ahead and drop FFS in the chat and the bow and FFS FFS said don't say Macintosh. Okay, sorry, we won't Apple. No, so we just say Mac. That's it. But Flesh of the Gods was over here killing me. You guys in the Macintosh or something like, what? Come on now, you ain't got to say Macintosh whole name like that. FFS, thank you for the $2. I appreciate you. I don't drink coffee. But maybe I can get me some tea. So I thank you for that. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. And I appreciate it. I wanted y'all to hear something because Abati kind of got on my nerve. I wish I was in the courtroom with my phone. I wish I was there. He got on my nerve a little bit. And who was the other guy? Because I was doing something when he started talking. There was another prosecutor. If anybody know what his name is, he really got on my nerve. He really, really did. When he got up into, I'm so confused because Kat was skipping between Yak hearing in the other hearing, and then we had Farley take the plea. What y'all think about that? Y'all sound off in the chat about what y'all think about Farley taking that plea. I'm not sure, and FFS is probably gonna go back. I'm not sure, and correct me if I'm wrong. Did they have like any evidence on Farley? And another thing, and I hate to say this, my heart goes out to Jamel Drink's family and also Nuts family as well. You know, they could have been into whatever they were into, and that's the price that they have to pay when they met the maker, right? But nobody deserves to be unalive. But you get paid to go and do your job and do it correctly. And you did not, you did these families a big disservice. Because you refused to do your job because you wanted Jeffrey Williams so bad that y'all did not correctly investigate these red rumps. And I understand Nuts' mother's pain. I understand how she's kind of like blaming whoever she can blame. That was her child. And regardless to whether or not he was the number 2 ranking, whatever he was, or whether or not he was number 5,000, he was somebody's child. And his unaliving deserved to be investigated thoroughly. The people that did this should be incarcerated. But you have to go back and Flesh of the God is doing such a great job with playing these videos over again, and he's kind of like showing you out. Look at this time when they did versus this time. The gang leader, she came, and when she had her voir dire hearing, what you call her, FFS? Y'all, FFS is a fool. He called her Timu Nia Long or Timu Nene Leaks. I'm sorry, but it was funny. Y'all have to see the video and you will get the visual. So she had a blonde wig on when she came for voir dire. She had studied all night. She studied that script. You know she was on that in that hearing talking bull crap. That mess didn't make no daggone sense. And she was talking, the rolling 60. Nah, yeah, and this term, this, and they actually flew to Atlanta and they trained some of the Rock Street crew in YSL. And that, they became a hybrid gang. Well, who trained you? Where did you get your training from? Oh, I can't remember, but I know Vivarito in the bushes with the binoculars. Lady, if you don't, Vivarito trained you. Vivarito needs training her daggone self. She needs to return that watch to sender because right now, Fonnie done stole a whole lot of other stuff. So the way I am. Because let me tell you something. When I was a correction officer, it was hard for them to get anything over on me. And they used to be like, God damn. They call you by your last name. God damn, green on. We can't do shit. You sure can't. Because I need to go home to my family. And I ain't got time for none of this. So I respect all of y'all. I'm here to do a job for you guys. I'm not here to be disrespectful. But y'all know I'm fair, firm, and consistent. That's all the way across the board. We can do things the way that, I like to do it. We all can have a good day. Okay, I already turned the TVs to a certain volume. It's TV on each side. You can't put the TV up as high as you watch it, as high as you do when you're at home. We got to have respect for people. We have people reading. We have some people that are sleeping. We have mental people in here that take medication that cause them to sleep, or that new TV being up too loud might set them off. Now, a lady just got cracked in the head with the tray yesterday. I don't want no blood flying around me today. So don't touch the TV because you know I'll turn them off. Y'all gonna miss Martin tonight. Don't do that. Don't do me. And I'm on overtime too. I'm on hour number 12. I'm on hour number 12. That means I got 6 hours left in here with y'all. Y'all and y'all out for 4 more hours. You get locked in at 10. So y'all already know me. Y'all know I'm not in here pulling no rank, doing none of that. I'm respectful. Respect me, and that's just it. I'm just firm when it comes to, because you have to be. Because people will lose they, at the time it was, a lot of money. This one guy I work with, I was just like, you just lost your whole livelihood for a salami and cheese club. Okay, won't be me. But anywho, yeah, he did. He lost his whole job because he bought an inmate a salami and cheese club. All right. And he said that the magazine that he had rolled up in wasn't for the inmate, but the inmate said it was for him. So I don't know. I didn't do that. I didn't work in internal affairs. So they, they did whatever. And so here it is right here because I had it earlier. So they did whatever, but he lost his job. But his mother didn't pass away in 9/11. I felt so bad. And so, but he got $1 million for that. So, okay. So without further ado, I'm going to bring Yak Gotti's mother over here. Get your tissues out and I thought that this was so powerful because this is a mother love. And for her son not to come home like she expected, it is unfortunate, but you know what, can we do? So we're gonna play this one here. What's going on? Is it playing over here? I think maybe because y'all know I just play. Oh, I think I know I had no. Oh no. So yeah, why is it not playing? Maybe I had to open. Okay. She ain't talking, but y'all can hear it. I don't know why. This is Big Jeff. I think, I think that he just he just did the slime. Yeah, so I'm glad that Big Jeff came on because I'm a gangster. I ain't, yeah, y'all not about to see me up here crying, like and for his mother to speak so passionately about her child, that's a mother's love right there. And her son was found not guilty, and she to think your son is coming home, and he's not. And then he go to jail, he go to court, and he's still locked up. He still gotta wait for somebody to come and release him because of something that like it is they need to do a real like and they can sit everybody out in Fulton County. They can sit everybody out in Fulton County and bring in outside prosecutors. Fonnie's stealing the money anyway. She need to be sat out. You stealing those people's money down there in Georgia. You wasted all this money on this case, this fraudulent case. And it is crazy. And what is even crazy is that y'all trying to keep this man's assets that he worked so hard for. We all see it. Y'all didn't do your homework because y'all thought that y'all was just going to have him in the bag. Jeffrey just came off tour when they arrested him. I was confused when I saw him sitting there in the blue jail garb, sitting there looking like, what the fuck? And I'm like, what's the young? What did he do? I'm not a young Thug fan like that. I'm gonna tell you, I probably know a lot of some of his music, and I don't know that it's his. But Lifetime, now I like Lifetime. I can vibe to that. But what made me smile? What made me smile? I'm surprised Loving Them ain't tried to use this yet. What made me smile is those three jurors that have that channel. And the one, the actual 225 was actually a part of the deliberations. She held it down for the other two people that they started the channel with. The channel was called Surviving YSL. What really touched my heart was the other young lady. I thought she was so funny. I forget what her number was, but she was like, she's like, my daughter kept saying, you be saying his break. She's like, oh my goodness, that was my jam for the whole year. I didn't know. Like they didn't know him like that. But there's a whole lot of layers to Jeffrey. And when I tell you, if I get in any trouble, I want y'all to call. I need y'all to call Shart or Brian Steele. Any of them on that side. Oh, Silver Fox, Lord, bring his son with him. That was in itself was touching to me. To see the father and son duo, and to see his son get up there and speak so eloquently. And he's a lawyer working with his father. That's beautiful to me. I like stuff like that. Just it makes me gushy inside. But I'm the head of the hybrid surviving nation gang. I ain't got time for that. But it really touched me. And what really got me with that when they did that, he spoke directly. He spoke to Judge Whitaker, but he was talking to Huey. So where Doug couldn't kind of get to some of these guys, because some of these guys had started cleaning up their stuff, but a lot of stuff they was doing, Doug didn't know about it. They was trying to tell y'all. Some of these people got on the stand and said, I ain't spoke to Doug in 10 years. He don't mess with me. He tried to give me a job. I went and I started doing stupid shit. He told me bye. Y'all don't hear that, love? We know you don't hear it now because you always lying. It's always lying love in this shit. Because she funny. Her name is Always Lying Love, but she be killing love. I'm like, that is so funny. There's such a play on words, but it's a good one. She be killing, but she can't stand love. But so her username is Always Lying Love. But yeah, it's just, you know, that's a mother love. That mother spoke from the gut. From the gut. You know what else is so freaking disgusting? Is that not that Hilton and them didn't just have Nuts family come down there one time for nothing. You had them come down there 2 times for absolutely nothing. And all you had to do, you have an ex parte meeting, an illegal ex parte meeting with a witness that's already sworn and on the stand. But you won't ask the judge, is it all right that Nuts family comes and speaks at whatever? But we cannot forget that on the day they let us back in the court, because remember they kicked us out the court, but on the day that they let us back in the court, Doug had not even made a decision whether or not he was going to take a plea yet. Remember that. So, you know, Steele and Adams was like, they didn't want him to take the plea because he would have beat this thing if he would have went to the end. But like I said, and I'm going to say it again, when have you ever heard of a judge amending a plea deal after somebody is sentenced? Doug been out, what, for a month now? When have you ever heard of that bull crap? You could tell Whitaker got choked up on the stand. She did what she can do so they can get the least amount of time. But she said on that stand over and over again, if it gets to the end, I don't even know if they have even proved anything that they are charging you with yet. She said it. So she said it a lot of times in different ways. But one time she said it just like that. But another time, on other days, she said something else. She would say something like, well, but... And so, yeah, and I guess she's like, but y'all want to know what I want to know? And if somebody can answer this, because I don't know if we really, really know it. And that's another video that I would like to revisit because I love watching it. I love watching it because I can't believe that Judge Glanville would give somebody a 30-page paper to write with an APA format, and you need 10 sources, and you need to send me. We're gonna put it through the plagiarism checker. What college are you the dean at, sir? What college are you over? You are over the college of I should not be a judge no more. Maybe I got shot or something, or excuse me, pow when I was in the Navy. Maybe I got PTSD and I just don't know what I'm doing. Because the way you let love disrespect you in that courtroom, bruh, you are a sucker. That's all I got to say about him. I'm sorry. Let me not say too much. If I say too much, and then, you know, I'll be in real trouble. But the people down there at the bar, they know he a sucker. Because, you know, that's why they threw that stuff out. Sharp was not going to jail. I mean, excuse me. Steele wasn't going to jail, but Steele is a G. Steele was like, you know, taking off his stuff. He took off his jacket. I got one more question, Judge. Can I ask? What do you need still? Yeah, I saw it. I want to put it on the record. So if you're going to lock me up, I'm just asking that you put me in a room with Jeffrey Williams so we can finish, you know, going over his case. I said, where where is the freaking pimp music at? Cause what? Glenville, you need to go somewhere and sit down. Cause wait a minute, Still just sunned you, sir. And then you didn't even know the law. But what got me was when he wouldn't let those attorneys into the courtroom. What you scared for? But Ashley Merchant got up in there. Shout out to Ashley Merchant. Ashley Merchant is no MNFing joke. You hear me? If I'm ever down south and I get around, call Ashley Merchant. I want a woman to represent me in a strong one. Call Ashley Merchant. Ask her, can her and Miss Westmoreland do it together? I want them to do it together because her and Miss Westmoreland. Miss Westmoreland, here she go. She cut you real cute. Okay, so so you said that on January 2nd, you left your house at 10 o'clock a.m. that was? Mm-hmm. Yeah, so you said you left at 10 o'clock a.m. Oh, okay. Mm-hmm. Yeah, so can you tell us that when we looked over the phone records, it had said that you left your house at 6 a.m. Is that a mistake or something? It's not. So did you leave at 6 a.m. or 10 a.m.? Oh, now you think it's 6 a.m.? Okay. Oh, okay. And so, when you left there, where did you go? Because you had your phone with you. Where did you say you went? You went to McDonald's, but they had no footage. They don't have no footage at the McDonald's because, the investigator said after 15 days, the footage rolls away. So you went to the McDonald's where they don't have no footage. And did you speak to the investigator? Okay. Okay. Yeah, okay. So what day you spoke to him? Because he don't have no notes. He recycled his notes. What day did you speak to him? Miss Westmoreland, why you cutting him up like that on the stand? Miss Westmoreland was giving them that shit. I'm like, what the hell? She is a little... So call Ashley Merchant. Call Miss Westmoreland. People need to pay attention. I hope that Quindarius Zachary already filed his case because Ashley Merchant already did the footwork for you. So you want to make some legal money and it's due to you? You need to get you a good lawyer. It just can't be Ashley Merchant. She's representing somebody on the case. But she went from platform to platform and told them why it was illegal for them to do what they did to you. And so she kind of set the stage for you. You ain't take advantage of that, Zachary. Come on now. I don't know if he did, if he didn't, but come on, you got the big dog down there. She done told it. Panel to panel. So the thing I want to look at now is so Seti Nash just posted something 2 hours ago. YSL RICO trial, Yak Gotti doesn't have a warrant. Fonnie Willis. I'm going to play this because I don't know. Now, I'm going to ask in the comments, did any of y'all hear that yet? Did any of y'all hear that? I got to go. I got to go on X and go to Thugger Thugger. Hold on really quick. Let me pull up Thugger Thugger over here in X. Because if it comes from Thugger Thugger, then it got some merit to it. I just need to make sure, unless he's posting directly from Thugger Thugger. I don't have anything against Seti Nash. Don't know him like that. But, everybody's opinion is everybody's. I'm Thugger Daily. I said Thugger Thugger. That's actually Doug's account. I want to go over here and look and see if that is true. Let me go to Thugger Deal. Oh, look at now Dennis Byron. Yeah, I'm mad at Dennis. I never really had a relationship with him, but I'm very mad at Dennis right about now. I'm not over it. I'm not over him messing with cuff boys. I don't like that. I didn't like that. I didn't like that. Go play with somebody else. Don't play with cuff boys like that. I think that was kind of like just crazy, but who am I? But anywho, Let me go to Thuggadilly and see what Thuggadilly is saying. Because if Fanny said he don't have no warrant, who's playing games? Okay, so you know what? I knew that. Dang. I knew that Farley took an alpha plea, but 5 years on probation, no jail time. Pled guilty to RICO. Oh, they dropped the red rum charge. Before Kat got to that, I had to click out. So nobody has been brought to justice for the, oh my goodness. Y'all, every day. These people ain't learned from this goddamn on case. Y'all going to jail. Y'all going to jail. Y'all going to jail. Look at Mariah the scientist. Why is she going off? Oh, that's the day that she went home. Oh, well, okay. But what about, I don't see anything today. Like, in Thuggadilly is in my side. His comments should be on the top. Like, from today. I don't see anything. I don't know if Kat is still in the chat or not. I got Thugger up, or Flesh, can you pull up Thugger Daily and see what you, oh, you know what? Let me go to the latest. Okay. Big Rats featuring Uzi, the intro slime too. Thugger Daily is so I couldn't find it myself, but surely the judge. So Duggar is saying, and that was 9 minutes ago, what is he replying to? He said, I couldn't find it myself, but surely the judge and or probation saw something. Wait a minute. Oh, so yeah, Farley did, that was his first offense. She only banished him from Atlanta for 5 years. I don't see anywhere on Thugger Daily where it says. So yeah, I just see where it says that. Yeah, I don't see that Duggar Daily reported that. I see, and I'm looking at the latest news. I don't see where Duggar Daily reported that there is no probation. The only thing I see that Duggar Daily said about the probation is if I could find it myself, but surely the judge. Let me go to Hollywood because he's replying to this comment. I don't. Please keep resharing this every day. That's Nicole Luongo. I don't see anywhere on here where it says that he did not have probation. He might have had the probation maybe, and because maybe, Bumpus was already working on it. Maybe because of that, they said, but I don't want to speculate, so I'm not going to say that. I don't see it anywhere on Thugger's Live. Let me check the chat to see if any of y'all saw it, because I don't see it. So I'm gonna go on ahead with what I was going to do. I'm gonna play it anyway. Chloe Albert's Revenge. My report's been hacked. Yeah. I'm not dealing with Chloe, Child Diggy. They talking about something else. I don't look at Dennis Byron put up here. First look, attorney Kayla Bumpus Jackson heading to pick up her husband. Can we talk about something else? Like, he should be home now. And I'm so happy for that. I'm so happy. I hope that he takes this opportunity. You're married to an attorney, and just let her show you, because she out here, doing what y'all doing, with legal money. Like, Kayla has it going on, regardless to what anybody wants to think. And I'm hoping, Flesh, you're going over that, that you looked at that interview, and I'm hoping that you're going to play it tonight. And if you want me to come up on the panel, I will for that, because I thought that was very interesting. So I'm not going to play what Seti Nash put up here, because I don't see anybody else singing it. But he said Fannie Willis. He has a picture of Fannie Willis up here, and it was 2 hours ago he is saying that YSL RICO trial, Yak Gotti doesn't have a warrant. Fannie Willis. And he said ... I don't know. So I'm not going to speculate. I didn't see it on Double Daily. So, yeah. I'm not going to play that. I'm going to go and just go with my first, my last video, so that we can go ahead and go on over to Flesh of the Gods. Oh, when I was playing that video, y'all saw that I circled the lady standing behind Yak's mother. I think she's such a cute superhero. Did y'all see the earrings and stuff? And she had the matching glasses, army fatigue, and the hair. I'm gonna try to make her. As. All right, so we're gonna get to. This is what I wanted to play. I wanted to play. Let me see how long this thing is. We all know what happened with him. Let me see what time it is. I always try. So it's 8:56, so I'm not going to play it. We all know what happened with him. I want, Flesh of God to be able to start his thing on time. But what I am going to play is the press conference. They got Baby Sharp, y'all. Sharp, y'all. I don't know why. Let me see. Run to Texas. Let me see if it'll come over. I don't think I could. Look how Kayla looking. Mind y'all business. Look how Kayla looking at them now. So Kayla would have. Well, she said she's not posting no updates till tomorrow. But I think that she would post that if it wasn't, even though she said she wasn't going to let me. Hmm. She's such a cutie. She didn't post anything. Lord. Thanks, Shadi. Y'all are crazy. Oh, well, that is. Did he call her Mrs. Kokomo? I thought that's what I thought he called her Mrs. Kokomo. Y'all don't even know who y'all talking to. Kayla is cracking up. Kayla is shout out to Shark. Shout out to Kayla. Um, shout out to um Shannon's grandmother because she's getting her sweet thing home today. Okay, so shout out to them. To them. And anybody that watched that press conference, you could see how Kayla conducted herself. She was not going to give the media too much. She didn't overdo it. And I did want to say, because like I said, people were, saying some nefarious things. Like, I'm just like, what are y'all doing? There was nothing else that she could do. The judge was willing to give him a bond. They just needed to confirm that there was no warrant for him. He made it very clear that if there was no warrant for him, like basically he really didn't have a problem giving him a bond. At that point, Kayla's hands was tied because she got up there the first time, she said what she said. But when the state got up there, they was trying to make it seem like it was two separate cases. It's not. It is. The reason why he got the violation is because he's incarcerated. He's been found not guilty of all of his charges. And so he wouldn't even have that charge, if it is a charge, if they didn't bring this bogus case. What don't y'all understand? So I was just taken aback, like, if are we watching the same thing? Sometimes I know our comprehension levels are different, but I don't think that was anything that even needed to be clarified by, Cat Not Williams. Like I said, she is the queen of really, really breaking stuff down when you don't understand. She breaks it down in layman's terms for you. So for that, I don't think that needed to be broken down. I just see a bunch of people like y'all just hating on that girl. Like, listen, that woman, she work hard and she play harder. What you mad about? Go be an attorney. I used to want to be an attorney. I found some alternatives. You can do a couple of things, but stop. Don't be a hater. I don't like people that are haters. I hate that. If it's a woman, regardless of the woman's color, the race, whatever it is, I am all about empowerment. You will see that in my outro all day long. But I had to learn now, that I am making content. That, I do, my time is very limited, and it's for the people that support me. You support me, I support you. That's how it works. One hand washes the freaking other. Now, Cat Not Williams, she already worked for herself, but she does such a job here on YouTube. So she definitely has her followers intact. I'm not going anywhere. But there are other people that are trying to build their channels, and yeah, you help each other out. You shout each other out. People are gonna follow you if they want to follow you, or if they're not. But give Kayla Bumpus her flowers. I don't give a damn about being married to Shannon. That's her business. Whatever he does when he comes home, that's something that she has to deal with. Survivor Speaks don't have to deal with that. I got my own husband. Listen. I don't care. If it's something that you want to do, just do it. You can do so much. Just don't be a freaking hater. I just was like, what are we doing here? Y'all that mad at that girl that y'all results said, oh, she was horrible. Go back and find out why she had on what she had on in the courtroom. Glenville didn't have any type of consideration for her or her children when he forced her to stay in Atlanta. She didn't bank on it. Like I said, hopefully Flesh of the Gods is going to go over that video. So we could talk about it over there on Flesh of the Gods, because I thought she really showed a different side of her. So yeah, she gets to play hard. She got two offices, one in Georgia and one in Texas. She explained she's not barred in Texas, but Texas has an agreement with Georgia. So she's able to practice in both. But she's waiting to be barred in Texas. Stop hating. Cat at $30,000. I can't wait till she get to $40,000. At 30,000 subscribers, I can't wait till she hit 40. Flesh of the Gods is almost at 4. I can't wait till he hits 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. If it's not for me, it's not for me. What's for me is for me. What's for you is for you. And as soon as you realize that, you'll be all right. Do something with your life. Buy my book. Learn about my journey and what I did afterwards. It's on Amazon. I put it all in a book for you. If you want to support your sister, you can. If you want to support the merch shop, please do. The majority of that money goes to people that are, helping, to families that are to have a loved one that's fighting, not breast cancer. I don't limit it to breast cancer. Cancer, do that one. But just wait a minute, because I think I should be able to go on there, because I should be able to put some stuff on, put everything on sale. I don't have to hold any inventory. I have a store. You place the order there, and they make the stuff and they ship it to you. So anything that I wear that is Survivor Speaks merch, I pay for it. They don't give me anything. I get a little discount. But that's it. So this is, in everything that you see, it's me. It is me. I just took part of my modeling portfolio and animated it. So I'm just gonna get up and show you this is my superpower right here. Okay, this is one of my superpower shirts. But it's me. This is me. And so that's what I decided to do. I said, you know what? I got one picture on my on my page, and it's AI, but any other graphic that you see that Survivor Speaks, it's me. I've done a lot. I rubbed a lot of elbows with a lot of different people. That's why I know that Jaguar right is full of shit. And everybody else know that she's full of it too. But, she's going to be dealt with. I think that maybe what Busby should have did was, would Jag meet me in Texas once he found out that she actually sent him. Let me let you guys know, because we were on the Bola the other day. We didn't need to be at, FFS and Flesh of the Gods and Try Diggy. We could let the Bola go. That man didn't want to speak to her. She had spoke to somebody in his office. I guess he did his due diligence about her after just screwing up, putting this lady, in front of people that couldn't stay on the script. Now, people may have their own thoughts. I don't think that Jay-Z and Diddy are the same person. You don't have to convince me about Diddy. Maybe I'll tell y'all one day, and you know what? It just came to me that I was almost Diddy. And I say that and I laugh about it, but it's really no joke. But the sad thing is that a person that I model with, like, she wasn't a friend of mine or whatever. It's about networking. The modeling industry, the music industry, it's all one. It goes hand in hand. And so, yeah, she is the one that contacted me. And I thought that I said, this is Jermaine Jackson's son. Let me tell you, I was at work. She contacted me like, I referred you because they're looking for models for X, Y, and Z. I said, you already know the deal. They playing for the flight. We can talk about it. We can talk about what we're going to do. So I'll go to Florida. I'm going to tell you the story really, really quick. I'll go to Florida. So I'm inside the terminal in Florida. So the girl was supposed to meet me there because she lives in Maryland. She was getting on the plane somewhere else. So we're texting back and forth, and I'm like, wait, well, I'm on a plane, I should be landing, maybe in about an hour and a half. Where are you? Oh, I got caught up and I couldn't come. Okay. She's like, but I'm coming later. So she was like, talk with the guy about whatever and, work out whatever. So this guy walks in. I'm telling you, I say, this guy got to be related to Jermaine Jackson or something. He had the same shoe polish and the outline all out down here. And I was just looking at him like, what the fuck is going on with your head? So he kept saying, "Come, let's go and let's talk." I said, "No, we're not talking about anything anywhere else. I was supposed to meet you here with another model that she's, according to, you guys did work. So I wanted to talk, more in person. You booked the flight. I'm here. So I wanted to talk more in person about what this, this opportunity could be." So he tells me, "Do you have a Mac laptop?" No. At the time, I didn't. No. I said, "Why do I need a Mac laptop?" "Oh, because, the work that you're doing, I know that, we conversed after you spoke to Corey." Her name is Corey. "After you spoke to Corey, we conversed online." So supposedly there was an 18-year-old artist who was a millionaire, and he made so much money that his mother hired this guy to be his manager. Now, I spoke to the young man via the internet, but he was telling me that it was going to be like a gallery type of setting, but you really need to talk to my manager about anything else. Like, my mother doesn't like for me to talk to people. So I'm like, this is kind of... So I talked to the manager, and okay, so he cleans it up a little bit. So I get the floor and I tell him I'm not going outside of this terminal. We can have a conversation right here. I don't know what Corey ran into, but we're going to have a conversation right here. What's going on? So what is this working like? "No, I don't have a Mac." "Well, we need you to purchase a Mac." "I'm not purchasing a Mac laptop." "Why am I purchasing a laptop?" "For something that somebody sent you my pictures. She got my pictures, and sent them to you, and you said that you were interested and she's supposed to be here too. So I'm not understanding the Mac thing. First of all, I'm not doing that. That's out." This man told me to give him a voided check. I said, "Why am I giving you a voided check?" I said, "Let me tell you something, sir. I'm here because I do book work on my own. But I'm signed to 2 agencies in New York City. Now, I can just, just say, F all this, and I can pick one of them, and you can speak to either one of them, and they can do all the figuring out of what's going to go on. But as far as me paying you, I'm not paying you nothing. I don't even pay my agencies anything if I book my own gigs. It's not happening, sir. I don't know what this is." So then he says, "Oh, but this is going to be such a big deal. So Diddy has these parties. All the celebrities are there. And he's interested in this young man's art. So the models are going to be walking around like holding up his art. And, so that the celebrities can see it. And, and they, will be able to purchase. It's going to help my client." At the time, I didn't know nothing about no P. Diddy and nothing like that. I didn't know that. And it just came back to me. I went and found this girl's page the other day. I showed, not the other day, when this stuff first started happening with Puffy. And I replayed this in my mind. And I said to myself, "You bitch, if I didn't have the mindset that I had, and the reason why I really believe it's true, because this girl, when she introduces us, just introduce yourself as yourself. When I go somewhere and I meet people, I introduce them as myself. My best friend is a celebrity fashion designer. He's the best to ever do it. Hands down. It's no debate for it. You guys are going to see him in a minute, because we don't only get together now and just have a powwow. We're going to do it online. We did it before. We're going to do it again. You'll get to see him. You'll get to... He's a little... He's not different. He's unique because he's very he's uber talented. And I'm not just saying that because he's one of my best friends. We don't even like communicate every day like we was, because he's so busy now that he's gotten older. He's really, really, really busy. Like, he's really doing some iconic stuff. And I really take, my hat off to him. But it's time for us to have a conversation. So we're going to do it online. We did it before. So I'm there and I'm like, you bitch. So she introduces herself to people like this. Hi, my name is Corey. I am the granddaughter of Muhammad Ali's father. Wouldn't that make Muhammad Ali your uncle? Why you need to go through all that? Why you gotta go all the way around town to get to... So, and I understand people use things in a way to try, like, okay, so if I tell them that I can get in there, I don't know whether that's her grandfather or not, but bitch, what I do know, bitch, is that you referred me to somebody. I left work. I was at work. I left work. Went to Florida because that's where I met him at. I flew in Florida. They purchased a ticket. Listen. I've already did all the free shit that I'm doing. I'm not doing nothing else free. You don't have no coin, I'm not doing anything. Or if it's something that's not going to benefit me, I'm not doing it. So if they booked the fight, that shows me that they're a little serious about it, but we need to work out some kinks. And I told the guy, I'm not leaving out of this terminal. I said, you know what, sir? I don't think that this is going to work out. So what I'm going to do is get right back on a plane and I'm going to fly home. So now, in retrospect, when I think about that bull crap, I feel some type of way about that. And so I looked her up on Instagram the other day, and I was going to say something to her. I said, but you know what? It's not even worth it. I thank God that my mother gave me the wisdom. My father raised me correctly. And that I was a correctional for 7.5 years. So anywhere I go, my head is always on the swivel. You might not think I'm looking, but I'm looking. But I do think that, now, like, I didn't know nothing about parties or nothing like that. So normally, people that are I'm not celebrity. I'm not starstruck. Let's just put it like that. I'm not. I've been to a lot of parties. No Diddy parties. Because it's true, a lot of the people that are in the industry are gay. And at some parties, they just come on out with it. It's not like, but they don't do anything that's inappropriate. You know what I'm saying? Like, as far as Diddy go, nobody has to convince me about Diddy. But Jay-Z, you need to show me a little bit more proof. This girl's story is not adding up. And I just don't believe in blaming a man or a woman for something that they didn't do. That is a big charge. That man is a billionaire. He came up from nothing. Thank goodness that, it may not go nowhere. He got a couple kids out there that are questionable. They're saying that he's his father. The only person that I'm going to say that I believe that is his child, he has a daughter that looks just like him. He knows that's his daughter. I said, how the hell they put a wig on Jay-Z? And the girl looked just like him. Now, that son that's saying he's the father, I don't see it. But this girl looks just like him. She has pictures when she was a baby sitting on Jay-Z's lap. He was holding her. And like her aunt said, her mother got sick. And that's when she had another man that took care of her. So she didn't really want to disrespect the man that she knew as her father. But she also knew that Jay-Z was her biological father. And she reached out to him, and she was talking a lot, and mysteriously she went away. Somebody said that he bought her a house and he set her up real good. She looked just like him. And she hasn't been out since. She has not been out since, so she was supposed to be coming out with a book and everything else. She said she just want to know if that is her father. She doesn't even want anything from him. It's just that her mother was sick and she was dying. And like, so she wanted to know, she knew the man at race, so wasn't her biological father. So I just don't believe, and you cannot just clump the two together. I think Kat and Tay Biz had a great conversation about that. I think the conversation needs to be furthered because it's like really making no sense. But the reason why I told you that story, because I'm gonna tell y'all this, and then we're gonna go over the flesh of the gods. There is a YouTuber. She has. I don't know if she hit 500,000 yet, but the last time I saw her, she did. And I think that when you have a platform, that you need to be responsible with your platform. You need to vet what you're saying before you say it on your platform as fact. And saying that my sources tell me is not proof of anything. It's hearsay. So for you to go and try to make this story fit because of all of this woman's inconsistencies is because you're thinking about your YouTube check, it's wrong. And Jay-Z is the type of person that he does not care about the internet. He doesn't watch it like that. But Hagwar made her mistake when she went on Piers Morgan. See, that's somebody that's kind of on his level. And so now that's why you're being sued now, Jag. You was begging for him to sue you, and so now he's suing you. And you're welcome, because you asked for it. And I hope he goes all the way through with this thing. And also, that content creator, people told you, you are wrong. You should stop talking about what you're talking about, because that is not true. You don't have the right. The lady said it happened in 2000, which means she said in 2000 she was 13. The place doesn't add up. Where she said they had the show at, that didn't add up. So now you go on your platform and say, oh, you know, she said that she has autism. So what she's saying, it makes more sense if it happened in 2003. But you're not Busby, right? You're not her lawyer. He's the only one that can change that. And the fact that he just couldn't strong arm Jay-Z, he kind of like backed off. So now, Jaguar, where you thought we was getting ready to get you some free money, he did not. FFS, I just wanted to give y'all an update. I don't know if y'all got it. He basically told her to go to HE double hockey sticks. He don't want to talk to you. You're a liar. He vetted you. They got over with this one. This woman daddy said it didn't happen. Because another thing, just think about this, y'all. Y'all all know when you have relations, everybody's body is different. There's different aromas. So if this happened to you, right, and you called your daddy, first of all, Rochester is 5 hours away. Who brought you to this party? Who drove you at 13 years old to the VMAs where you didn't have a ticket, so you watched it on the Megatron? You gotta use common sense, people. Who drove you there? And then you said you went from limo to limo to limo talking to the drivers. And you so happened to, come to Diddy's limo, and his driver said, oh, you're the type of person that Diddy would be interested in. But what is even more interesting, and I forget the group's name right now, she said that she was talking to them. She was talking to them, one of them, about a tattoo because it was religious and she was into that. So they responded and said, no, we were out of the country performing at that time. That we never spoke to that lady. It's not true. You guys can check this proof. We were in another country. So Busby knew he was up, what's Creek. But what Busby did not count on was the news channel doing their due diligence. And once they did their due diligence and contacted her because the information was not, the dots was not connecting, they couldn't put the square peg in the round hole. They called her out on it. They called her on the phone. So there was a debate, like, do they think that Busby knew that she did the interview? Of course he knew she did the interview. He didn't expect the news to do their due diligence. He's just used to strong-arming people. Regardless to whether you like it or not, Jay-Z is a billionaire. His wife is almost there also. So if you, regardless to whether you like him or not, if this story was true, lock Jay-Z, you know what, up. But it's so many inconsistencies that you don't even have to really go to court. Jay-Z doesn't have to prove anything. Busby and his client have the burden of proof in this case. Now she's saying that she could have been mistaken about the people, but she just know that this happened to her. So who was the female celebrity that stood by and watched this? It had to be either Kim Porter, J-Lo. I don't think it was Beyonce. So it had to be like maybe one of the two, but we don't know because Puffy dealt with a lot of women. We just don't know that. But I'm just not somebody that's starstruck. It hurt me when we lost the legend. I can't even, well, Lord, I just can't even, get this. It hurt me when we lost the legend Fat Man Scoop. Now that hurt me. I spent a lot of time at his house with, because I used to model for his wife. She had a clothing line, so I did a lot of shoots in his house. They had a brownstone in Harlem, inside the house, outside the house. I have a cool picture that it was impromptu. Somebody was walking this big dog, and we were shooting. And I'm like, oh, like, we should ask him if I can use the dog. And I'm walking like I'm dressed to the nine with a white dress on, and I'm walking this big dog. And they didn't tell the guy, like, walk slow and walk in front of the dog. So the guy starts walking diagonal, and he's walking fast. And I got on, yikes. That's what they call it, 6 inches. I had on, yikes, this dog was pulling me, and I'm like, yo, sir, stop. Your dog is, I'm about to drop the leash. And he's like, oh my God. So he gave him a command, and he slowed down, and we got the shot. And so, yeah, so Survivor Speak did all that. I did a little modeling, and I wasn't going to. It was on my bucket list after I was diagnosed with cancer. I wanted to do one show, but I mean this with all. I'm joking. I'm cool with her. I just, I don't like when people tell me I can't do something because I'm going to do it. I model with this girl. She is a very professional. She still models. She's international. But at the time we were modeling, she basically told me that I wouldn't be booked by a certain company because of whatever X, Y, Z. Not only did they book me, because they saw me at a show, and they got in my DM on Facebook, and they saw me. And not only did I book them, I made history with them. They booked me. I'm like, so I can bring some wigs. And I'm like, she's like, no, I want you bald. So I shot for this company bald, and nobody can take that away from me. I am one of the first. Let me just tell you what it was. It has changed. I like all the diversity that I see in that industry now. But it used to be if you were size 8 and above, you were considered plus size. It's ridiculous. And the reason why they do that is because when you modeling the clothes, these designers want it to look like it's on a hanger. When they're walking down the runway, it really makes no sense. But they can have all that, right? I've done a lot of things that other people are like, oh my God, you haven't even been modeling that long. How did you do that? How did you do that? That was what God had for me. See how that works? That's what God had for me. And so that's what happened. I'm going to tell y'all the highlight of my modeling career. Well, there's actually two. The highlight of my modeling career is that I got a call, and I'm like, hello. And my best friend's like, hi. And he's like, somebody wants to kind of book you. And I'm like, really? What is it? What we doing? Like, what's going on? He's like, it's a photographer from Germany. He said you remind him of Grace Jones. I'm not offended by that. Grace Jones is beautiful. It's just like, people look at beauty in different ways. Grace Jones is a beautiful, dark-skinned woman. He flew here from Germany, shot me. He was one of the best photographers I had ever done a project with. We did the shoot. He was here early. We went around New York. He went and he would say, stay here. He would tell me in my French, stay here. He would go run around. He would find an area. Oh, I think that would be great. Let's go over there and do it. And then I would walk over there and we would take the picture. And he's like, no, don't bend down to put your shoes on. I'll put you. I was like, the photographers out here, they don't do all that. And wait a minute, I only get that treatment when it's a show or something. This man got back on the plane the same day. As soon as the photo shoot was over, he flew back to Germany. That was so, like, it was mind-boggling to me. And the second thing is I showed up fashionably late to a event in New York, and it was this photographer there, and it was like, first of all, I'm looking around to see who's here, who I know, who's who. I'm looking for Shonda, that was Fat Man Scoop's wife. She was already there. We was conversing. I was telling her, I said, I'm not getting on the train, anything like that. I'm driving in. She's like, that's good because we want to go and stop at, I don't know, we went somewhere to eat after this event, and I walk in, I had on my Prada shades, my bald head. Anywhere I go, outside of modeling for anybody else, I arrive and I leave in designer Marco Hall, and I had the girls in New York, they don't like me, and for good reason. Like, you disrespect me, you don't really know that if he doesn't do anything with the plus size industry, he's really only working. He designs the woman. I don't want to say that about him because he does, but he hadn't really did work the way he was doing work with the plus size industry, and he was only doing it because of me. So whenever you would just think that you was just coming and just like, people would come and slide right in the middle of us. He would be supporting me at an event, sliding. They would be handing him their comp cards. And so we would be walking down. He'd be like, what you want me to do with these? I say, it's the garbage right over there. Just chuck them on in there. Just chuck that on in the garbage. Just throw that away. So they didn't really know. Like, if you were accepted to walk for him, I chose you. But anywho, this guy is like, oh my God, you're beautiful. Can I take your picture? And I'm like, dude, I just got here. I'm looking for some people. I just need to let them know I arrived. He's like, listen, I'm going to put you in the New Yorker. And I'm like, that's huge. So I'm like, the New Yorker, I don't believe you. He sure did. He put me on the New Yorker. Full spread. The lady that gave the event, she doesn't like me to this day. It is not me. I didn't do it. I came to this event to support you, to support my fellow models that are actually walking in the show. He asked me something. It was maybe 2 months later. My best friend texted me like, bitch. I'm like, what? Bitch, you in the New Yorker. I'm like, what? He said, bitch, I just sent you a picture. And I looked at it and I was like, oh, wow. So then I said, 2 days later, I called him. I said, bitch. He said, what? I said, who is I Am Other on IG? He said, oh, that's Pharrell's page. I said, bitch, he posted that picture from the New Yorker. He said, oh, that's Pharrell. I said, oh, okay, I'm grateful, but I'm really not starstruck. I'm not. One day I'll share some pictures with you guys. You'll see, like, where I've been, like, I've been around. I've never had anybody sexually assault me, SA me. I've never had anybody, even though I was not going for it. And I used to travel to New York a lot by myself. Like, my best friend had something else to do, or, I was going to New York to, do work for, other people, or I was going to meet, like, one of my agencies, they might be like, come to New York, like we're doing something today, like we're doing a photo shoot today, like we want to update, whatever, I would go by myself. And so, or with another fellow model, if, they were a part of the thing. It was a good time. I had a lot of, great fun. So a lot of things that Jaguar says, it's just like, so like far-fetched. Diddy has been a monster for a very long time when he came out, and I just think that all of the things he accomplished made it worse. And so he thought that he can treat anybody any way that he wanted to treat them, and now he's in the predicament that he is in, and possibly has his children mixed up in this nonsense too. And then all of the people, I truly believe, I'm waiting for Albie Shure's documentary to come out. That's something that I really want to see. I want to see what he has to say, because he definitely was married to Kim Porter when Puffy stole her. And then I do believe, and I think it is so wrong, even though your mom was going with Puffy, there was a reason why your father just did not, and I believe this wholeheartedly. He didn't want anything bad to happen to you. He knew who he was dealing with. And I think Quincy needs to give. I don't think that, you writing a public letter about your father and how he didn't take care of you and all this other stuff. I don't think that that was wise, because your mother was confiding in this man before she was unalived. And he told her to go to the FBI. She didn't, and it was just too late. So it's supposed to be in this documentary. I'm really interested to see what he has to say. On that note, I wish I had Mini Survivor up. I let her close the show out yesterday, but I'll go ahead and close this thing out today, because I have to bring up, in order to get, for her to, come up and work. So I'll close the show out myself. I kind of like changed the order of what I'm saying, because I added the men thing in, so I'm going to put it first, because it really doesn't fit at the end. So, men, I just want you to make you aware that you also can get breast cancer. It may be taboo to you. And so I've given it the name of peck and or chest cancer. But if you're feeling something in that area, please do go to your doctor, get a check, and you probably have to request for a breast examination, or just test me for breast cancer. Because it's like a stigma. You go to the doctor and sometimes they're not even thinking along those lines. But it is a thing. I have an uncle. He's a 2-time breast cancer survivor. So it definitely is a thing. So I need you to know that you too get breast cancer, because the ribbon is pink. Sometimes it's pink and blue because women get breast cancer, but men do too. And for my ladies, please make sure that you go and get your mammograms. Make sure that you fill on your boobies to make sure that you are all right. All right. I'm Survivor Speaks. I'm going to see you guys over there. I'm going over there to Flesh of the Gods to see what he has cooked up for tonight. I'll see you either on in these YouTube streets, or over there on Twitter. Hopefully I'll be able to get this thing all worked out, so we'll all be able to see all of the comments from both YouTube and Instagram if I do live stream to both. I am also going to start, I need to find a way to put it over there. There is another social media app if you guys are interested. I'm just going to tell you about it. It's called Fanbase. Check it out for yourself. It is a lot like Facebook. However, they do not do all of the, you can't say the word red rum, especially if you're reporting on a red rum and they're saying it so many times during the trial. They just don't do that part. They don't do all that. So I am an ambassador over there. Don't ask me how I'm an ambassador. They chose me. I don't know. But I really need to start tapping into that. Like, I have so many gifts that they gave me to share with people as an ambassador. They give them to you on a monthly basis. And over there, somebody can like your post, but if they heart your post, they have to pay that. They have to pay you for that. So they buy the hearts in advance. Like, YouTube just implemented that. Bigo was the first site that I saw that did that. I don't really care for Bigo. It's too much drama going on over there. I choose not to, but I did see that YouTube did just implement that program into YouTube. So now I just need to read up on it more to see, what it is. You can buy little gifts and stuff and gift your content creators if you like. And so I just want to thank everybody that donated to the show. I didn't have a banner running because I'm still figuring that out. You all, everybody in the chat, you all sponsors of the show. Thank you so much for donating those memberships to me and, helping us grow and grow green. And so now we're going to get over here and support Flesh of the Gods. To be sure, I just want to make sure I didn't get anything over here, and so I need to tell anybody. These are readers, you guys. I only need them to read. Oh no, okay. So I don't have anything over here to say thank you to. No, I'm good over here. So we're gonna go over here and meet Flesh over on Flesh of the Gods. I'll see you guys over there. Thank you so much for watching and rocking out with me about today's events and the YSL trial. I do love you all. You all are my family, and thank you for being here. And I'll see you in the next one.
Full cycle, I just might though just like a Michael. Mama gone now, I'm thinking death is not we entitled. And it was me versus me, them battles had to fight through. And when you way in the dark, them demons try to fight you. But you can't let them when you gotta see the damn light. Diabetes came from nowhere, messed up whole life. That's what I used to think. Mama